Hi everyone and welcome at the Xylos Inspire in the Cloud event. So very happy to welcome you wherever you're based in the world. I'm currently based at our headquarters in the port of Antwerp. And that's a bit atypical for an IT company. We don't have any ships, we don't have any containers, but that's one of the things that really is atypical about us. And I could say we are one of the most atypical IT companies in Belgium and even beyond. And why are we atypical? That originates back to our founder. And that founder is in fact my dad, Leysen, who founded the company 37 years ago. And so the little story is that when he created the company, he was in fact doing some market research, and he was writing, of course, a business plan. In that time, he was working for GB Inno, which is in the meantime Carrefour, and where he was responsible for IT, and there was this kind of new innovation called the computer. And he asked 37 years ago to my mom, can you do a little research? Where is there a pain in the market? Do people want computers? And what is required? And one of the elements that really came out was, yes, people are triggered by this innovation, by that computer. But there's another element is that people didn't say they needed training or really human adoption coaching on how to use that technology, especially for end users. And so quite quickly, he wrote the business plan and he started the company. And he wrote quite really straightforward saying, there's one thing we will not do as a new technology company in the market. We will not do training or education, but we will focus on software development. We will focus on, installing, selling computers, and really integrating and helping other companies to make good choices, because everyone, of course, is always saying that their technology is the best, and it's our job to help you and our customers, and also in that time to really advise you, guide you on what is the best technology to use in your context. And so quite quickly when he started the company, he started noticing that there was a new demand. And that demand was in fact something that was not confirmed in the market research. That was the requirement of training, of education, on coaching end users to adopt technology very efficiently. Because it's like sports, you need to keep digitally fit. And so that's something that was quite real, that he realized. And so 2 years after the foundation, we were in fact having more than 60% of the turnover was coming from human adoption, from coaching, digital training, because people were, of course, discovering computers, discovering a new way of working, but if you don't train them and help them on how they can adopt it, the technology is useless. And that is in fact making us quite atypical, because there's not many companies like us that are combining our deep knowledge about technology and the way you need to implement it and to maintain it, combined with the human adoption element. And these two are really creating something special, combined with the third one. And the third one is the business alignment. We need to ensure that technology helps for a business purpose, helps to gain a competitive advantage, help to really make a difference, and that there's a strong link with the customer experience, with increasing productivity, profitability. And so combining the business alignment with the human adoption and the technical expertise, that is creating what I say the X factor of Xylos. Because we want to combine these three elements in all our solutions for you, for the customers. And we do that in different areas. And as Steven said, the world became hybrid. And for us, that word hybrid is quite special, because we believe that the digital workplace, where we're really experts, is not only digital, it's hybrid. We work online and offline. when we will return to the office, we will have to work with colleagues that are at home. We will be able to be much more connected, and it will need to be fluently, not like when you enter a meeting room and the beamer isn't working or the screen isn't working. It needs to be seamless. And on this hybrid workplace, you need to innovate, you need to automate to ensure that employees are working on really tasks where they can make a difference, where they can use their creativity, their deep knowledge to really help the company forward. And so this hybrid workplace is one of the elements where we combine these three elements that I just explained to you, creating the X factor of Xylos. And we do that, of course, for networking, for the communication. How can you use Teams? How can you collaborate? How can you use Teams really as your virtual hub where you can integrate a lot of elements? And that is really the first hybrid world where we assist our customers, and where also today we will share some insights on how we do that with our trusted partners. The second element where we combine and show the X factor is, of course, the hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud, where also later today I am looking forward to discuss with Stéphane Lahaye from HPE on how we do that. But also my other colleagues will share how we create this world where you have still on-prem servers and also in the cloud with, for example, Microsoft, also all your data. And how can you really transform and use that effectively to make it safe, to make it also productive, and to be also quite cost efficient, because that is really important in this challenging world. And then there's the third element where we combine the X factor, and that's with Bagar. Bagar, a company that we acquired a few years ago, a fantastic creative hub where we create digital products. And that's really new applications for example, a big construction company that said we want to have a direct relationship with our end users, with our end consumers. And can you build for us a configurator that is linked with our product management system, and where we add a loyalty system? Because we see that, of course, as Steven said, companies want to have a straightforward, direct relationship with their customers. And creating digital products, applications is an essential way to achieve that. And of course, at Bagar, we have also the connected products with the Internet of Things knowledge, where we help, for example, large retailers or large logistics companies to make offline devices online, and to use that data to gain better insights and to also make step forward on their customer experience or their customer engagement. So that are, in a nutshell, how we see the hybrid world. So it's the hybrid workplace, the hybrid cloud, and of course also the hybrid products with the connected products. We help you, and we help you with adopting these, implementing the technology, and making sure you are aligned with the business and gaining a competitive advantage thanks to technology. And we are inspired by technology, we're atypical by nature, and coming, at my final remarks is that, as I said in the beginning, we're based in the port, and the port is also because my family has been active in this building for more than 50 years, because in fact the reason why we have one of our 5 locations is because we also have in the Axe group of where we're part of Alers, which was a shipping company, which transformed into an agency and then transformed again to also really a warehousing, logistics and data partner. And so that is about adapting to a new world, and that's what we also have been doing the past 37 years, and where we want to help you to transform also your company to be digitally fit, to be ready for the next digital waves, and to advise you, guide you with all our experts and our talents to really ensure you gain always that competitive advantage thanks to technology. And thank you very much for today and for attending, and looking forward to speak to you.